I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important.
Hello? Okay, maybe that was just a fluke. I apologize. I paused for a second because it looked like my game had frozen. I'm checking it right now, just taking a quick pause to make sure everything works all right. Yeah, all right, we're looking good. All right, anyway, it's important. Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place
I flatter her. Is that an option?
Of ripped skin and burning bone.
We'll have mutual. She killed me once, I killed her once. We'll call this one, you know, we'll make mutual.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin.
Oh, the deep heartbeat in the background.
Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
That's also a nice touch. I do like when some characters have that.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Oh, I haven't even said anything yet. You're already flirting with me.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground. She pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
Your heartbeat's getting a little faster.
She is loose, and she is coming for you. Let her end. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
Oh, also the crown, change it again. From the nice black halo, now it looks more like a black halo kind of crown.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
I mean, she's supposed to be a god. I don't really think having her skin ripped asunder is anything to worry about. She probably can still function just fine. Okay. See, I don't feel like she's gonna forgive that. Let her end you. I'm going to end you. Oh boy. I mean, she's already mad at me, but she isn't bossing me around like last time. I feel like she just wants to fucking punch my lights out again. Let's try please just listen to me.
No. I don't care about your words. I care about getting my pound of flesh.
Yeah,
bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Damn.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate,
Dang.
I know.
I should have not hesitated.
Reality is reality.
Darn these emotions.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
We're not out for the count just yet.
We may be a pile of flesh, but we can still move. Give me back my insides. Oh, shit. I already hesitated once. Do I hesitate again? Damn. Let's see. Killed you last time I swear anything. See, again, I don't want to be violent, though. Well, I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. It's confusing time. You damn cheater. Nah. See, I held back. I can't call her a cheater. Because you were going to end the world. Yeah, let's try that one. The other one, I feel like this one, I didn't really cheat, or she didn't really cheat. This one, she'd be like, oh, how could you do that? So honestly, let's try that one.
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth. Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place.
Oh.
Our metaphorical mouth.
You don't have the means to speak anymore, do you? How tragic. It is tragic, though, isn't it? I'm not satisfied dividing fear and indignation from your eyes alone. A quivering mound of flesh is no companion.
She snaps her fingers, and the basic form of a vocal system assembles before you.
Oh, okay.
Now, little bird, what was it you wanted to tell me?
No, not gonna beg for mercy. Maybe.
Your defiance robbed me of my end game. You desecrated my divine spirit and plunged me into your realm of flesh. The only thing left for me is your torment.
Just submit already. What
Shut
is
up,
there
Broken.
left for us to do?
I don't submit. Okay, yeah, I can't submit. There's only two options. I got it.
Skin flayed and organs flapping, you charge towards the princess.
Jeez. So I'm just a fucking... Jesus, my heart.
Right. She'll never stop us.
Still, you defy your god. I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before. Never again.
Yeah, you underestimated me, but I'm also still full of pride.
Swing for her heart. What's
No.
left of you explodes. So that's it. It's over. Just like that.
Of course it's over. It's been over since the very first moment we laid eyes on her.
This is the final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again, because you will live in that single tone forever.
No! No! It's not over! We're a god killer! We've returned from death itself twice!
Didn't you hear her? We're not dead.
What's the difference? From many perspectives, there isn't one. But functionally, that is, from your perspective, the difference is massive. You are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room, yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in. Incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception. In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently do. You are preserved, perfectly, in the amber of her torment.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one and make another.
Shed this vessel for the next. I didn't even know that was a thing I could do. I'm not gonna say how we can lose this one. Can't do anything right now if she's not letting me. Again, I don't care if she's letting me or not. She's going to get worse. She gets worse every time. Get to a new cabin. Shed this vessel for the next.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you just decide to die with your task unfinished. If you die here, the world is doomed.
Okay. There's a great release as you lose your grip. Just from here.
Your Honor, where the hell are you? Are you already at the Princess? This place is different. Rotten. Death all around us. I want to go back.
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
The Princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you are unwound. Again? Already?
Clearly I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you better.
You know what to do. Again.
Okay. Stubborn, I think. Okay. This is exactly how I play fucking Dark Souls.
Your Honor, she's gorgeous.
Oh shit, Smitten's here?
Absolutely divine.
You, guy who describes things, you better start saying what we do this time.
And what are you doing?
Attacking her.
Right. You charge towards the princess and...
There is no spark in you, only matter devoid of life.
you explode.
Again.
And again!
You're on a path. We are not on a fucking...
We're in the middle of a fight.
So you are. Okay. We're unwound? Yes. Her head swivels creakily on her neck, fire in her eyes as your body unravels with blinding pain.
No.
Again.
Again! You have no body. You exist. You are reborn.
Your Honor,
No time. You.
yes, of course. Pristine blade grasp. We might actually do it this.
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times?
As she turns towards you, the
As
very
many
essence
as it
of your
takes
being
until you
begins
are
to flake
dead.
away. Your muscles, then organs, then nerves laid bare and screaming.
Okay, yeah,
as the
Stubborn
rest of
might be
you
on my
stripped
number one
of
list for
substance.
this.
Oh, boo-hoo. It's just a body.
Voice of the cold.
It just needs to last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
It doesn't last. You are disintegrated. Everything goes dark.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing. An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
I have options, bitch. And when I have options, I will fucking press forward.
That feels right.
If we're nothing, then
Then why are we still here?
Because we always have been.
Cold, what do you
If we're
imply?
nothing, then how can we do anything? The same way we always have. Being nothing has never stopped us. Now end this.
Oh, okay. I like that. Being nothing has never stopped us. I love that's a good line. I like that.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
End this. No. Says hearts. Oh wait. Force races towards the princess exposed heart. The threads of the texture pull from an all-encompassing nothing.
How? I've scattered the atoms you clung to and there was nothing there to find. You can't exist.
The threads pierce her heart and cradle her spirit.
It's over.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was doing.
What? She sounds genuine. They always do in the end.
It's cold, but I'm going to be okay, right?
She stomped me to pieces how many times yet? I still feel like my heart is, like, worried for her. Alright, so what's her form looking like this time? You did not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and
I'm
find
kind
her?
of wondering if Stubborn will be fearful in this
And
moment.
there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
You
Okay.
don't need to comfort them. Okay.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Okay, loving Stubborn.
Whatever makes you happy.
Okay, so far, Cold and Stubborn, I think, are the only ones who aren't afraid. Or Cold might just not give a shit that they are afraid. Okay. Sounds as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh. You've withered. You find yourself in long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Oh, yeah.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
See now, I gotta think for a second, because earlier when Cole jumped in, he said that we are nothing, and that has never stopped us. Or that hasn't stopped us before, whatever he said, something like that. And so we are, again, taking that as almost literal, that we are nothing. But yeah, we're going through these experiences to make something, and then hand it over to this, this god, deity, being, whatever you want to call it. And our nothing can make something for her. I feel like it's almost like a, I don't know if that's how the phrase goes, but I was reminded of something like zero is nothing on its own, but apply it to anything, and it's, times 10. So I'm almost thinking like this, actually maybe that's what it is. I don't know if this is exactly solid, but I mean, at the bare minimum of at least computers, maybe even the world itself, you have light, dark, I have on, off, or ones and zeros. So this gal may be the one, and who we are is the zero. We keep going through these ordeals, adding more zeros, adding more to it, so by our experience of nothing, might be adding more to her. I don't know. As I said that, I kind of fell apart a little bit, but this game is very nice, very, makes you think a lot. I appreciate that. It's good to think. How can you stand to be a contradiction? I mean, humans are contradictions, in my opinion. You have the drive to do something, next moment you don't. You try to be, pure, but you can still be evil, even for, most people. Pretty much, there's so many contradictions. Actually, that's why I chose the name Draco Contrast. Because contradictions are everywhere. Seeing a nice contrast just makes you appreciate, both colors more. Actually, I kind of wonder what their 2 cents is for this one.
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
There's one of those always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less.
Oh.
Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. I think it makes you feel like you're more. What that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Oh. That's nice. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Good. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Oh.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Yeah, we go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Alright, technician, time for a genocide speed run. Just
You're on a path. You're here to.
alright, yeah, you know, fuck, sweet, I've always went off a monarch. Viva la revolution!
Spirit.
That's the spirit.
You make your way up. We're not gonna go. Ignore him. He doesn't know. The interior of the blade is.
Take the blade. Into the basement. Kill the princess, 80% speed run.
The door. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Let's see, yeah, not talking,
Good.
just...
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs. She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me?
Step
or
You
forward.
step forward. Your grip on.
Oh, no talking then.
Oh,
Fine.
approaching me?
What even
I
makes
can't
you
kill
think
you without
can
approaching
kill
you,
me?
without getting closer.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right?
so
So
that's-
you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Yes, sir, narrator. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh
Damn.
easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
Oh, so she's surprised by how fast...
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Not really.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Again, I imagine it's perception. That she perceives she can't die, or she's trying to trick us into perceiving that she can't die, and then by us perceiving that, then it becomes reality.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
The thing is that if she's a monster, it probably does not matter if she's breathing or not.
But is it over? Really over?
I don't know, maybe like put your neck next to her teeth, you know, just to make sure that, you know, she's dead. Okay. If I did this, I'd probably just be like, that was too
It's
easy.
over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Again, it's a monster. It probably doesn't
I
matter.
really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Yep, you're right,
Yes,
she's dead. Let's get out of here.
Exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Nah, we're fine. It's another good day.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Alright.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Okay, narrator, you're freaking me out more than usual. Yeah.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Okay, hating the narrator more.
Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Of course we are. I like it here. Did you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. No, we're not. Hell no.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Backtrack to the princess.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
It's boring as shit. Let's
I
kill
made
ourselves.
this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate.
Again, it is... goes back to the fact that now we are in nothing. There is no joy, there's no sadness, it's just neutral, it is boring. There's no struggle, there's no challenge, there's no release, just nothing. And honestly, I feel like that is worse. Just having nothing, no emotion whatsoever. You feel nothing, it's just neutral. Just someone trying to convince you that you're happy with nothing.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body
shit.
is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Wait a minute. Wait just a goddamn minute. This blade. I never considered it before, even though I brought it up like a shit ton where I'm like, oh, this blade in my collection and whatnot. The fact that this blade is, you know, pristine and not rusted at all, despite the body being dead, implies either that the body has fake disintegrated, or that the blade itself is somehow magical or holds some sort of higher purpose for the fact that it can't be damaged or rusted. Which I had not considered before because I never had the blade for this long.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Hooray!
The end. Nice knowing you.
Can't say the same, jackass.
You're on a path. You're here to...
Okay, no. Cabin. Alright, speedrun again.
She will lie. She won't be a problem.
Proceed. Oh, that's right. Cold's here, so I better probably take my time.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
I don't know, it's decent at best.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
See, I honestly think that'd be funny if with the blade they have like a what is it, like JoJo Part 5, I think it is. Yeah, that's true, Technician. It is getting pretty late. Plus, I kind of did have to reset the stream after I don't think, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I think my stream crashed for a little bit. I'm watching on the website, and it says that the session's been going on for a half hour, even though I started at like 8:30. But yeah, you got a point. It is pretty late. I probably shouldn't try to get too much into the game. So yeah, we'll just make sure we save here. Even though I don't think I've saved for. Yeah, I haven't saved for 3 hours. So definitely a good time to save. But so I'll go ahead and quit. Alright. Now with that, thank you for everyone who stopped by and caught the stream, even just for a little bit. Streams are getting, I'm actually surprised I managed to make the stream go for this long, but honestly, I would like to thank most of all Technician for his suggestion. I was honestly, I'll probably be blunt for a second, I honestly didn't think this game would be that entertaining, but the thinking, the characters, the different voices in your head, stuff that very, very nice. So, honestly, here, nice, there you go. There you go. Nice applause for you, Technician. Alright. So, you have a good night, everybody. See you next stream tomorrow.